She lost 14.7 kilos in like 8 months. All her body measurements are down, and she has one of the most incredible transformation that I've seen in my program. And today I'm interviewing her. I'm so excited. We're gonna share with you everything we've done so you can do the same. Let's get into it. Okay, hi. Would you like to introduce yourself really quickly?
Yes, well, I'm Sarah. I'm 26 years old. I'm from a French island, so the Reunion Island, and well, I started the journey with you like last June or something, so almost a year ago.
Can you tell us where you were at exactly, like in June, basically before getting into one-on-one coaching with me?
Yes, well, I've gained a lot of weight, mainly because of medication, but
Hmm.
also because of my own habits. For a while, I was just staying at home, not moving a lot, and eating junky food and some things like that. So many things like that. So I gained a lot of weight quite quickly. And so at some point I was like, okay, this is not me anymore. I need to
Mm.
do something. I act on myself to get better. So then this is when I almost starting to follow you.
Ah, right, I see. Yeah, that's such like a common struggle, just not recognizing yourself in the mirror. What was your initial goal back then, and then how it maybe evolved, and did we hit the goal overall?
So the initial goal was to lose the all the weight I gained, but
Hmm.
also to feel myself a bit better, like to feel more confidence, like to feel myself a little more like what I used to do when I
Right.
look at myself in the mirror in
Hmm.
my health and everything, like feel myself better. That was the goal.
Okay. And did we hit that? Because you lost like 14.7 kilos.
Yeah. Yes, we definitely lost the weight and I did gain back the confidence. There's still some work to do on that part, but it's not from you, it's from myself. But
Hmm.
like definitely we did reach the goal.
Well, when you learn to not be so hard on yourself, it will be so much easier.
I know. That's the struggle.
Yeah, I know. No, you would have like a not perfect week and just beat yourself up for it when you still were seeing weight loss. It's a work in progress, but it's much better than it was a year ago for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. What made you reach out to me and basically choose me as your coach?
For a while, I was following different accounts on Instagram and something like of people telling what you need to do to lose weight and something.
Hmm.
But somehow, when I was listening to others, it was like what you need to do. It was more like advice and advice, but not kind of like learning about the journey itself, learning what makes you do that and how you can deal with it. And so it was great to follow you because you were explaining about your own journey and what made you do these steps and how you learned to tell people, okay, maybe I'm not going to be the one to tell you what to do, but I'm going to help you to make this happen and so on. So this is it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Understanding like why you're doing what you're doing makes it more like easy basically and sustainable, and you won't gain the weight back because you have the basis like in nutrition and workout, and we've just talked about what you were going to do after the program and you're still doing the same thing. So let's talk a little bit about the struggles, because obviously it wasn't just the smoothest journey still. What did you struggle with the most like before? And how did working with me help you overcome the challenges?
Before we started together, I had no idea whatsoever of like what workout I needed to do, for
Mm.
instance.
Right.
Like you can find different apps and stuff like about like 30 days challenge and something, but it's not the workout made for you. And also in terms of nutrition, like you can decide like to just download an app and see what it tell you you're supposed to eat that much today.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, sometimes it's less that you're supposed to. So you gave me the right amount of calories intake of the day, the right things, the right workout as well. So I think it's above. It's the nutrition and the workout plan that were right for me.
Personalized, because sometimes you were at the gym, sometimes you weren't, like body weight, sometimes it was like at home with dumbbells. So we changed that a lot, but overall, for sure, it's like personalized for you. What was the most like impactful part of actually having, me as your coach for like your support system?
I think it's because like my friends and family, they are supportive,
Hmm.
but not like every day. They're gonna tell me like, "Oh, Sarah, go for a run or go after something." Or like they're
Yeah.
like, "No, you got this. You're gonna make it happen" or something. But it's not like I was missing a little bit of support in a way.
Hmm.
And with you, you were here. Like I could just reach out and tell you, "I'm not up to go for that run today." And you're like, "No, but I trust you. You can go for it." And So you were motivating me in a way. When I was not feeling it, you were there to tell me, okay, maybe not today, but please tomorrow or the day after,
Mm.
I want you to go and tell me you did go. So it was like, okay, I have someone that got my back. There is someone there waiting for me to do the thing. As well is the weekly calls, like having each week a summary. Okay, what happened this week? What did you do
Mm.
great? What went wrong? And so on, and adjusting the plan a little more every week. That was great.
What was on my mind while you were talking about that was like, I think it was, I'm gonna say when you were around 62, 3 kilos, you were telling me that people around you started to say, like, oh, you have lost enough weight, you shouldn't try to go for, like, it's nice you've lost like some, but it's like you should kind of stop and so on. And there's like this huge, I don't know, not double standards, but people are gonna be like, oh, that's nice when you lose a couple kilos, and then when you're getting closer and closer to your goal and almost going beyond them or higher than them in terms of like discipline and body image and so on, they sort of try to stop you there. So that was also an interesting thing that happened specifically with you.
Well,
How did you feel about that? Like people telling you, you're fine, don't try to be better.
yes, no. At first, like, okay, it's good to hear that people actually see that you lost weight, but at some
Mm.
point, that want to try to stop you in the middle of the heat, it's like, no, but I know for myself, I know the goal I need to reach out. So let me reach that goal and see for myself what fits better.
And after when we did calculate your ideal weight, based on body fat percentage and lean body mass, it ended up being slightly higher, but not so much uh, than the goal that you actually had in mind in the first place. So
Yes.
yeah, you do know your body better than anyone, no matter what they will try to tell you. Can we talk a little bit about like the journey? Because it's been 8 months, we took a break, so it was like a solid eight
Yeah.
months. Yeah, and how the journey was overall.
The journey itself is not that hard, if I could say. It's not difficult as such.
Hmm.
It's just like what's difficult maybe is to get the discipline itself, like is to tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and go to the gym. Okay, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna eat that much amount of calories, and but because I know it's only what right for me right now, I'm gonna do it because I know it's what I need to do right now, and it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
So it's like it's much more about the discipline itself and having to tell yourself like you're doing that for a reason
Yeah.
and just follow it and trust the process. At the end, it's gonna be all right.
And trust the process. I love that. Yeah, for sure. I mean, everyone has like, you're either better at following the workout plan or better at following the nutrition plan. And it's always sort of better to be on the nutrition side because it's like 80% of the job. And for you, it really was nutrition. Like from the get-go, you were so good at
Yeah.
being like in your deficit. And that's why you saw the best results, I think, from someone who would only do the workout and or at least struggle a little bit more with nutrition. You really like nailed that consistency part when it came to food, for sure. What was the biggest change that you made on this journey?
I don't know if it's the change itself, but going to the gym, I was always afraid to go to the gym because
Mm.
of like doing workout in front of people or like being myself and being like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here. Like I was always afraid of going there. And I'm super happy I did because it did learn me a few things and I'm super proud of that. So,
Yeah, you have been lifting like much heavier. Like if we take the weights from the beginning to now, like you're much stronger.
yes.
What was the biggest change that you perceived, as we were going along?
Yeah, I think it's getting to know what you eat
Mm.
because I always feel like, oh, this is just, like as a French, this is just a pain au chocolat, it's nothing. Well, it's not just a pain au chocolat. Sometimes, like, all love it, but it's not the most nutritious thing to eat. Like,
For
of
sure.
course, I will still eat one now and then, but it's not the best choice. So it's making the right choices in terms of nutrition,
Right,
like
yeah.
getting more proteins, getting more like nutritious foods to get more energy because it comes from there. Like if you eat well in the morning, you feel more energized during the day. So
And you still have that. I saw that in like a couple days ago. You had that or something like that. I can't remember.
yeah, so
Um,
I still have it, but I know it's not the best choice. It's like sometimes just making the right choice.
exactly, yeah. Was there some type of change in how you view food or like your relationship with food altogether?
I think so. Yes, indeed.
We haven't touched much on like confidence and maybe self-love or all of that. Do you have a few stuff to add? Which is fine if you don't, but I just thought about it now.
Yeah, I feel like back to talking about the gym again. At first, when I was
Mm.
going there, always afraid to look at myself in the mirror. I was like, I'm doing my exercise, but I'm looking away. I'm looking around at myself. So I
Right.
felt like more I was going, I gained more that confidence because now I can look at myself and be like, okay, I'm doing this. I'm happy about it. So let's just be confident about doing this right now. But also generally speaking, like every day, like outfit wise or something, I feel better
Yeah.
whenever I pick it out. So
Love that. Can wear whatever you want now.
yes, exactly. So that's cool.
What advice would you like give someone who is stuck in the position that you were back in June-ish of last year?
I feel it's like don't hesitate to ask someone to help you or support you
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes, of course, you can do it by yourself, but it's always better if there is someone else you can cut on. Sometimes they have the right advice, the right thing to tell you, so it helps you right along. You don't feel alone.
Would you recommend me to like other people looking to transform their body and, just the way you did? And also, why would you or not?
I will say yes, definitely, because it's not about no. It's not because of the interview. I would just say yes
No.
for sure. Because it's not bullshit what you told me. Otherwise, I would not be where I'm at now.
Mm-hmm.
I can only trust you by the results, you know? So the
Right.
results are there. So they are the proof of like what you did work. Of course, now it's not only you. It's together. Like
Yeah.
we're here, but if I'm not doing anything on my end, at the end, I will not see any results. So just like you're here to support me, not to do the thing for me.
No, for sure. I remember we had, I'm gonna put it on there, that conversation when you were like, oh, I wouldn't have like been able to do it without you. And I said, you did the work. Like I come here, I have the plan for you and we'll change it and you have the support and all of that. But at the end of the day, you do the work. That's a big part of it as well. Merci beaucoup. C'est trop bien. Um, Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you want this type of transformation, but maybe you're struggling a little bit, that's okay. She needed help too. Book a call down below. This is gonna be the first link and I'll help you out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.